Hello students, I hope you all are fine. Today in this video we are going to discuss the chapter number 28, distance formula. First of all, let us discuss the formulas for the distance formula. Suppose A and B are the 2 points. The coordinates of A is x1 y1 and B x2 y2, and if you want to find the distance AB, then the formula of the distance AB is root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Whatever will be the answer, you are supposed to write the word units with it. And in the second formula, when one point is origin, means 0 0, and one point is given a x comma y and the second point is origin, in that case you can use the direct formula of distance root x square plus y square units. Third is the point of equidistance. This is the concept of equidistance. Equidistant we means the same distance from a particular point. Let P is the point which is the equidistant from A and B. In that case we can use the formula that PA equal to PB. Here and here both sides we can apply the distance formula. And the last topic which is in this chapter is circumference of the circumcenter of a triangle. Circumcenter means the center of the triangle. This one. When all the perpendicular bisector meet at a point, that point is known as circumcenter. So how to find? And its distance from the vertices A, B and C are always equal. And if it is given P is the circumcenter, in that case your formula will be PA. This distance PA, PB and PC, these all the three distances are equal. So these are the formulas which we will follow in this chapter. Okay, now we are going to start the exercise. So let us discuss the first question. The first question is find the distance between the following pair of points. Just see the first part. This is the point A and B and they ask you what is the distance AB. So we can apply the formula root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So we can apply the formula x2 minus x1 means 2 and minus at that will become directly plus sign. So 2 plus 3 whole square and minus 6 and here also minus 6 whole square and 5 square it is 25 and minus 12 square this is 144. The negative number whole square is also positive. And then when we will add, we are getting root 169 and root 169 is 13 units. So what is your distance? Your distance will be AB equal to 13 units. Just see it's the second part. In the second part, the point A is given, the point B is given. But now in place of the numbers, there are variables. Again, we will apply the same formula. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So A minus and minus become plus A plus A, similarly B plus B because negative will become positive whole square. So A plus A will be 2A whole square and B plus B will be 2B whole square. So we will square each and every number. So it is 4A square plus 4B square. 4 we can take common, A square plus B square. Root 4 it will become 2. 2 will come out of the root. So 2 root A square plus B square units. Then the C is the fourth part. Third part you can try yourself. In the fourth part, these are the numbers A and B. This will consider as x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. Again we can use the same formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And then we can frame the formula. Here we can apply both the negative signs are there. We can apply the formula A plus B whole square and here we can use the formula A minus B whole square. A square plus B square plus 2AB, A square plus B square minus 2AB. Now this root will cancel this and this, and here also square root will cancel with the square will cancel with the root, and we are left with 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 8. 8 we can write 2 into 2 into 2. So 2 will come out of the root. So it will become 2 root 2 units. Now just see in the second question. Second question is find the distance between the origin and a point. Now, one point is given and one is the origin, and we know the direct formula. The distance from the origin is root x square plus y square. This is x and this is y. You can just take it square. X square and y square means minus 8 square will become 64 and 6 square will become 36. So 64 plus 36, it is root 100. It will come out of the root 10. Your answer is 10 units. Now come to the third question. The distance between the point A and B, it is given 5 units, and they are asking you calculate this value of x. Find x. So you can see here the distance AB, it is 5 units. Then AB will be root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. The value of AB is 5, put 5, and value of x1, x2, y1, y2 you can put here. Here you can apply the formula a minus b whole square, that is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Now here minus 3 square, negative square is always positive. 9 plus x square plus 1 minus 2x. So it is x square minus 2x plus 10. In order to remove the square root, we will do squaring both side. And after we will do the squaring both side, we will get here left side 5 square and right side we will get the root. Square will cancel with the root, and it 5 square is 25, and then it is x square minus 2x plus 10. And we can solve it. Here we will get a quadratic equation. You know, we have already done that factorization chapter, and we can apply here the middle term split method. So by middle term split method, these are the factors minus 5x and plus 3x, and it will be x into x minus 5 plus 3 into x minus 5 equal to 0. Now x plus 5 and x minus 3 both are equal to 0. So this will be also equal to 0. This is also equal to 0. So what are the values of x? The value of x is 5 or minus 3. Let us discuss the question number 4 now. Find the coordinates of the points on the x-axis which is at a distance of 17 units from A and B. Now we will let the point A lies on x-axis. So A will take the coordinates of x-axis, that is x comma 0. B point is already given, and the distance from A to B, it is given 17 units. So AB is 17 units. So we can apply the formula here for AB. AB means distance formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. It's a square root, that will be equal to 17. So put the values. Here we can apply a minus b whole square formula, and minus 8 square will become 64. It is x square minus 22x plus 185. Okay, equal to 17. Squaring both side. When you will do squaring both side, it will cancel, and 17 square, it is 289. Shift 289 towards left side, and this is the equation. Then we can solve it by middle term split method. The factors are minus 26x plus 4x, and then x into x minus 26 we can take common, and in the end we are getting x is 26 and x is minus 4. Now they have asked you what are the coordinates A. So A is 26, 0 or minus 4, 0. Okay. So this is the fourth question. Question number 5 is similar, so that you can try yourself. Come to question number 6. In the sixth question, a point A is at a distance of root 10 unit from the point 4, 3. Find the coordinates of the point A if the ordinate is twice its abscissa. So x is known as abscissa, y is known as ordinate. Here the distance AB is given 10 units, and abscissa, let it will be x, and ordinate is the double of the abscissa, so it will be 2x. B point is already given 4, 3. Then AB is root 10 units. Then here we can apply the distance formula directly, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Here we can apply a minus b whole square formula, here also a minus b whole square, and you can see here, and after adding we are getting 5x square minus 20x plus 25 is root 10. Do squaring both side. After doing squaring, this square root and this and this and this, they all will cancel each other. Okay, they will cancel, and then we are left with, here 10 is left, here 5x square minus 20x plus 25. Then shift 10 towards left side, and this is the equation. Here it is divisible by 5, divide by 5, and we will get the equation. Then we can solve it by again middle term split method. Then here we are, the factors are minus 3x and minus x. Then take common and we are left with x minus 3 and x minus 1. So x will be equal to 3, x will be 1. So put the value of x in this point A. So it is 3 into 2 into 3. So 3 comma 6, and here also you will put x is equal to 1. So the point is A 1 comma 2. Let us discuss now question number 7. Seventh question is, a point P 2 comma minus 1 is equidistant from A and B. So this is the point P 2 comma minus 1. This is the point A and this is the point B. Now the P is equidistant from A and B. So here it means if it is equidistant, then PA equal to PB. Then P into 2 comma minus 1 A comma 7. Here P and B points we write, and both sides we can apply the distance formula. You can see here also and here also both sides we have applied distance formula. After applying the distance formula, here we will put the value A minus 2, and it is 7 plus 1 minus 3 minus 2 A plus 1. Here you can apply the formula A plus B whole square. Here A minus B whole square. Now we can solve it, and both side root is there, we can cancel them directly. Here A square and A square will cancel. After solving it, we will get the value of A, that is 7. Similarly, 8th question is also same. Just see here in 8th question, what point on x-axis is equidistant from the points A and B. So let the point P lies on x-axis and it is equidistant from A and B. It means again PA and PB, they are equal. So PA, here you can apply distance formula for PA. Then again apply the distance formula for PB. Then put the values. Here x A minus B whole square formula. Here also, here when the both are the negative signs, you can apply the formula of A plus B whole square. And then after applying the formula, again we can cancel the square roots. Here x square also cancel, and then we will get the value of x equal to 3. Now they are asking you the point P. So P point will be 3 comma 0. Okay, so in this way we can solve it. So children, rest of the questions we will discuss in the next video. Okay, so till question number 8, 9th question you try yourself. From 10th question onward we will discuss in the next video. Thank you very much.